What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod and I'm coming at you today with a very special Christmas Eve edition of YugiTuber shoutouts. So as always, I'm going to have links to these guys down in the description bar below. So if there's anyone that you really like, that you really enjoyed, that you'd like to see more of their content, please, I encourage you to go check out their channel. Once again, the links are in the description bar below. And without any further ado, here are those YugiTubers.
And this is the video that we decided to make. It's what people think of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then what it actually is. So here we go. Example 1. Here's what people think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like.
Hey guys, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! I summon Winged Dragon of the Fortress #1! Attack!
And here's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually is like.
Alright, discard level leader, special summon quick draw. Effective level leader on Drill Warrior, special. Normal summon Anywhere, make him level 2, 7, 8. Joke Destroyer, blow up your 2 monsters. Attack directly for game.
Dimensional Prison.
Fuck you!
My opinion on rogue decks. Now, what a rogue deck is pretty much a deck that isn't meta, or a deck that hasn't ever been meta, or just a whole new deck, a whole new inspired deck. So pretty much, and the thing about these vlogs is that I wing them. Like, I don't have like a script, or I don't think about what I'm going to say. I just talk about like what's on top of my head. Now, rogue decks are generally decks that I don't want to say they're not very good, but they're decks that the player has made personally, and they obviously aren't tier because with only that one person running it, they're not going to be famous decks. Obviously, I'm not saying they're bad, but like it's kind of rare that you see a rogue deck win an event.
So the archetype I'd probably run if I was in the anime of Yu-Gi-Oh! I previously thought that I'd do ice barriers. My favorite element was ice, and then they had to go and ban Trishula and Bionic. I can understand why they banned Trishula, but Bionic they should have kept. So recently I got a Dark World deck, and so I've had a lot of fun with that, so I decided to run with those. They have a lot of different combos. There's a lot of cards out there that had nothing to do with them, like the Cheerful Coffin, for example. Anyway, so there's a lot of different predicaments I've been in duels, and the way Dark World's run, I've been able to find a way out of a lot of things, and they just flow very well, and I've really enjoyed them.
Alright guys, I know everybody and their granny's dog has been trying the new Harpies, but I figured I'd have a stab at it myself, and I'm going to try it with ninjas in it, just to see how it rolls initially, and I might end up taking it out just due to space, maybe we'll run them pure now, or close enough to pure, and that'll be good times. So my opponent's A6, he's setting 2 cards, doesn't really tell us much, and a monster. Roman hand's actually completely garbage, and what I would describe as unplayable. Yep, pretty much unplayable garbage. I'm going to go ahead and set it to... We can't really do anything, and we just pass back to him, see if he's got anything. And if he's MST, most likely, well, maybe not. I say that because he set a 3, and it's unlikely to have 3 traps unless the deck's very trap heavy, which it may be.
2 battle packs. Let's start out with this one. Alright. And we have Vortex Trooper, Alector, Sovereign of Birds, Ring of Destruction as our star foil. Oh my god, what? You're kidding. It's a tour guide. Do you see this? That's going on eBay. That makes up for not getting one in my battle kit that I bought a while ago. Holy crap.
We'll start with the miscellaneous guys, I guess. Here's Bulbasaur. A Venusaur. And a Blastoise. Now, over in this pile, there are 3 Charizards. 3 of my favorite Charizards. I think they turned out pretty well, if I do say so myself. Here's that guy. This one right here. And this one's probably one of my favorites, right here. I don't know, it's probably a tie between these two, I guess.
Now, I got rid of my Roach not too long ago for 35 quid, so I'm quite happy about that. Bouncer, I don't mind, I've got one from Heretics, would like another one, but I'm only going to have to get a secret, so it kind of helps me with the value that's gone down. Barrier, I don't really care, but it's kind of really needed a reprint. It's been out there for a long time, it's been hovering around the 30-35 mark. And yeah, it's kind of just needed. And Endless Decay, which I was quite surprised about. I'm a zombie player, I love zombies, it's one of my favourite archetypes, and I'm quite happy about that because it gives them a little bit more flexibility. The fact you can kind of just drop a 4K beat stick and leave it there for a bit if you so wish.
Alright, and that was today's special Christmas Eve edition of YugiTuber Shoutouts. Remember, once again, if you like any of these guys, I'm going to have links to their channels down in the description bar below. Please go check them out, watch some more of their content, see what they have to offer. I'm sure any kind of help and feedback will be most appreciated. And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.